Alright, folks. This is yet another YouTube video from yours truly. It's Brandon here, and of course, hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves for this day. Well, you know, one of the things I think a lot of people are always curious about is the evident interest that I have in weather radio and where that got started. Well, I'll tell you how. It was back in mid-February of 2000, or rather 1999, and I had a dual alarm clock system. It had a weather radio, and they were using the deck talk voice, and that's what's kind of fueled my interest. And I'm hoping some more people kind of throw some audio out there on YouTube. Some of you guys should do that, or should do that. Of course, that's what that big weather radio request was that I sent out previously. As basically my interest kind of stems from that. I do have some 3 audio files which were dubbed for me with a little bit of assistance. But the cool thing about it, and I'm looking, of course, for the actual vanilla audio. In other words, not somebody recording, writing it with the deck talk synth themselves, but I'm talking audio vanilla. In other words, from the source itself. There's a lot of places I'd like to hear weather radio from, and I'm going to try, like silicone, to find one of the recordings. And actually, let me grab the speaker here. I have to apologize for that buzz. Got Adobe Audition opened up because I use that as my sound recorder. And DJ Talk folder. One of the weather offices in fact, the one in Omaha. Here's a little clip from there.
This is Noaa Weather Radio Station WXM20, operating on the frequency of 162.475 megahertz. Our program originates from the National Weather Service in Valley, Nebraska, serving Lincoln, Nebraska City and the surrounding area.
But I'm looking, of course, for more audio than just that. I'm looking for like entire product cycles. I've got something similar from Topeka, except I've got a suite that was actually downloadable at one point from the web. Now for that one I'm going to unplug the speaker because there is a lot of distorted audio with that one. Let me open it up and let you hear that clip, and I apologize again for the poor audio. If you have any trouble hearing this, please let me know and I'll figure out a way to link this through.
Low pressure over southwest Texas will move into the lower Mississippi Valley by Saturday evening.
Oh, here, let me, before I play that, let me just point out, I strung these wave files together and made one little cycle, and I just kind of arranged them in my own little order. So I'm just going to let you hear the entire cycle as I constructed it through combining all of these wave files together. I excluded the thunderstorm warning bulletin one, as that does not apply for the kind of weather reports which were being implemented here. But here we go.
Low pressure over southwest Texas will move into the lower Mississippi Valley by Saturday evening. The low will spread rain from central and southern portions of Oklahoma, across Arkansas into portions of southern and eastern Missouri overnight. In the colder air, a mix of rain, snow and sleet will be possible across parts of Oklahoma and Missouri. Over the rest of the central states, skies will be clear to occasionally partly cloudy. Look for overnight low temperatures to range from the teens over parts of western Nebraska to near 40 degrees in eastern Arkansas. Across Kansas, lows will be in the 20s. On Saturday, rain will be emptying over eastern portions of Oklahoma and western Arkansas while continuing through the day over eastern Arkansas into southeast Missouri. High pressure will provide mostly sunny skies to rest of mid-America. High temperatures will be held to the 40s over Arkansas and much of Missouri. The rest of the central states will see highs top out mainly in the upper 40s to middle 50s. Southwest Kansas into southeast Colorado will see highs in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Here is your latest northeast Kansas forecast. Today. high around 55. Wind becoming northwest 5 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear. Low around 30. Light northwest wind. Sunday, mild and mostly sunny. High 55 to 60. North wind 5 to 15 miles an hour. The extended forecast. Monday, continued dry with mild temperatures. Lows in the 30s. Highs in the lower 60s. Tuesday, dry. Lows in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Highs in the 50s. Wednesday, cooler but dry. Lows in the 20s. Highs in the 40s. At 2 a.m., at Topeka's Village Airport, skies were clear. The temperature was 25, and relative humidity 85%. Wind was calm. Pressure was 30.30 inches and falling. At Manhattan, skies were clear. The temperature was 22, and relative humidity 96%. Wind was calm. Pressure was 30.29 inches and falling. At Lawrence, skies were clear. The temperature was 26, and relative humidity 92%. Wind was out of the north at 6 miles an hour. Pressure was 30.21 inches and falling. Ford's Field was clear, 24 degrees. Wind was out of the south at 3. Emporia was clear, 26 degrees. Wind was calm. Salina was clear, and 27. Wichita was clear, and 29. Kansas City was clear, and 35. Lincoln was clear, and 29. Omaha was mostly clear, and 30. Once again, at 2 a.m. at Topeka's Village Airport, skies were clear, with a temperature of 25. Here is the forecast for the next several hours for the area that includes the cities of Alma, Council Grove, Hiawatha, Holton, Junction City, Manhattan, Marysville, Oskaloosa, Seneca, Topeka, and Wamego. Areas of light snow will persist over parts of northeast Kansas through 4 a.m. The heaviest snowfall will be generally west of you. South Highway 75, where an additional half-inch will be possible. Otherwise, cloudy and cold conditions will continue as early morning temperatures remain in the 20s. Here is the forecast for the next several hours for the area that includes the cities of Burlington, Emporia, Garnett, Lawrence, Lyndon, and Ottawa. Rain, mixed at times with snow, will continue to diminish over portions of east central Kansas through 4 a.m. No further accumulations are expected over the region. Temperatures early this morning will remain in the 20s with light, mostly northerly winds. At 3:38 a.m. Topeka Doppler radar showed widespread snow across the Emporia and Ottawa areas. The precipitation was moving east, around 20 miles an hour. This is the Noaa Weather Radio WXK91 in Topeka, Kansas, operating on a frequency of 162.475 MHz. Our program originates from the National Weather Service in Topeka, serving northeast and east central Kansas.
And that was the cycle that I sort of put together. If you noticed, barring the weather radar report, I kind of modeled it after the cycle that I remember hearing from Valley, Nebraska. So if anyone happens to have, a similar, weather radio audio that they want to share, please do. And please, yeah, hopefully you guys will probably have better luck than I will, because you'll have better audio. This has been Brandon here at bhsbrandon@gmail.com. Of course, the YouTube channel, Keyboard Player 2012. So, yep, a little bit of weather radio, and I'll bring back some memories for you. Take care. Have yourselves a good one.